I didn't think I was going to be on a porn site. I didn't say okay to any of this.
It would be a wonderful thing if it was an honest sport where you could have the best physiques on stage winning because they deserve to win. But it's not an honest sport. It had nothing to do with how good you looked. It was all about what was happening behind the scenes. There were so many people that could have stopped what was happening. It was just like a circuit.
We basically had to court JM. It's like, when you go to this show, go and look for JM, make sure he sees you and knows who you are.
There was no way he would have had that many beautiful women taking off their clothes in front of his camera or doing whatever else they were doing unless he was who he was in the business.
It is a subjective sport because it is a judged sport. When you have these aesthetic sports, they are much more prone to different kinds of abuse.
You know, it's all about who you know and what kind of hookup you get. And it's not fair, but that's pretty much how they've made the industry.
If you were signed by JM, if you were doing these nude photos on the website, you were gonna be a pro and you were gonna be a big name and you were gonna get sponsored and you were gonna just have this great life. It was clearly said, like, if you do this photo shoot, you're gonna get your pro card. So we go to this hotel room and there's 2 other girls, and so we start taking pictures, and JM is the photographer, of course. Lingerie starts coming off and it's getting more and more revealing. At one point during the photo shoot, John Tooman came up behind me and I was wearing, I don't know if I was wearing anything or if I was just wearing skimpy lingerie, and he pressed the front of his body against me and I could feel his crotch area against my back area. Just sent chills up my spine and it made me want to throw up. But in the back of my mind, I just kept thinking, just go with it because this is gonna get your pro card. Like, you just need to do a photo shoot and then you're gonna get a pro card because that's what these men keep telling you. I go and I do the show and I end up not even in the top 15. I was just crushed. Like, here I am, I'm like, I just did this photo shoot, you know, completely naked, and I didn't even place in the top 15. And I remember John Tooman had said, just keep going, just keep going, just keep doing what, you know, JM is telling you to do, just keep being on the website, just keep doing this. And he said, and you'll get your pro card.
I did not. I didn't think I was going to be on a porn site. I didn't say okay to any of this. JM had asked me if I could go topless or take my bottoms off, and I just wouldn't do it. And he never pressured me a whole lot because I always was very guarded and always said, I'm a mom, I can't, and grinned and bared it. When I told JM I was pregnant, that's when I lost my sponsorship. I feel like they were just done with me. Like, I had a baby and I just kind of got the message that I didn't get the placing I deserved. So at that time, I just decided I was gonna walk away from it forever.
I shot with JM several times. I would ask, okay, what look are we going for? Is it gonna be athletic? And he's like, well, just, you know, pack, you know, lingerie, you know, thongs, swimsuits. It was like less was more. The less we showed was the better. He always added a very perverted twist onto stuff, like that video of Jason Poston and I. He loops a part where I laugh and I bend over, and his hand kind of slides down my back, and he loops it to make it look like You know, he's doing me doggy style, and it's like, why'd you have to take something and just trash it up? But he then does a shoot or a video of me talking about what it's like to shoot with JM.
We want to do, JM really lets us be ourselves and become creative, and
I like to be collaborating.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I make it a collaborative process. I am not like a total control freak about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I like. And you've seen the images, and they're hot.
Let me tell you, I am pretty sure that I was just lying out of my face, because, I think part of it was genuine, but then there were other parts where I'm like saying things to make him look good. When I still hadn't seen a return on any of this excitement or investment, I'm just thinking I have to push myself, I have to keeping myself relevant.
It just left a really bad taste in my mouth. It wasn't about the sport anymore. It was about, were you taking pictures? Were you managed by JM? Were you doing everything that you were supposed to do? And it makes me really sad now to think that I allowed myself to go through that for 7 years and put myself through that for 7 years.